Sneak peek.
Hej alle sammen. Hvorfor slæver jeg rundt på patroner i et kontorlokal? Det er der mange, der gerne vil vide. Måske får I svaret lige her. Det kunne være, eller her. Det kunne være. Men en ting er sikkert. Og det er den kære mand, der sidder lige her. Han har brug for patroner. Jeg stiller lige mine ting. Why did you point a gun at us under the presentation?
I needed to make sure you guys fully understood which atmosphere you're in right now.
So okay, Black Ops, another Call of Duty game. Why?
Well, because the Call of Duty players really want more experiences. They want another game. I mean, these guys are they're really ready for it, and you know, as long as the fans will put up with us, we'll keep making games.
Where do you draw the inspiration to making like a Vietnam feel-ish game? Because clearly none of us have been in the Vietnam War.
We draw on a lot of different media. So whether it's movies or whether it's TV shows or books or research that we're doing, even music. But we also talk to military advisors from these eras, and we get to hear firsthand anecdotal stories about the kind of stuff that they did, and they get to tell us if we're hitting the nail on the head or not in terms of authenticity and realism. And of course, certain compromises have to be made because we're still making a game, and so fun factor is still the most important thing to us. But yeah, we definitely we pull from all these different inputs, and it really inspires us to make what you see on the screen.
What is the most important part for you when it comes to making a good FPS first-person shooter game?
The most important thing is fun. It has to be fun, and it also has to have new experiences, fresh things that players haven't seen before. So with a franchise as long as the Call of Duty one, it's really important that we're not rehashing old things, right? So we like to think of Payback as a great example of that, where you're flying the helicopter. In previous Call of Duties, we've had aircraft missions before, but you're always just the gunner. You're gunning and it's flying itself. So as soon as you give that extra level of control to the player, they feel like they're that much more in the driver's seat, no pun intended. They feel like they're in control of the fate and the destiny of that mission, and it really is a good feeling.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. There's a red phone here.
Yep.
If that calls, is it true that it's because Batman, Superman, and Hulk want you to join them in a dangerous league with your gun to protect the world?
It's either that or it's Bobby Kotick.
Nice. So, okay, I'm compelled to almost sing You're Bringing Sexy Back, but you're bringing Vietnam back. Why?
Well, so Vietnam it's a big part of the Cold War, and so for us it was important to include it. It's a great reference point. It puts people in the frame of mind where they really realize this is that era. This is where we are. Especially because we're telling you all the things about the Cold War that you haven't heard, all the deniable operations, the classified missions. So, without some more famous reference point, it would have been tough for people to, keep their bearings, where they are in the world and what time frame. So, yeah, Vietnam was a big part of that era, so it plays a role in the game. But it's not a Vietnam game. It's, the game is about the black operations that took place all around the globe. So Vietnam's one locale we'll take you to. Soviet Russia's another locale that we've revealed. But there's a lot more locations in the game that I don't want to spoil. And we'll have co-op, dedicated co-op mode in Black Ops as well, which we'll reveal later in the year. But I mean, I think people are pretty excited already, and we haven't even revealed very much of our single player. There's still so much more we have to reveal, so I can't wait to see what people are thinking come November.
Cool. Let's wait for the phone to ring.
Yeah.
This is Josh. Yep. Got it. We'll be there. Gotta go. Woohoo!